สวัสดีครับ Welcome to Thailand, everyone. We are here today to embrace the power of design from around the world. This is the 12th International Art and Design Symposium, Work in Progress. This year's theme is The Devil is in the Details. It reminds us of the obstacle standing in the way to the destination. I'm Chinapat Kandabut, honored to be the moderator today. To start the journey, I would like to invite our host to give the welcome speech. First, Mr. Ase Sukyang, the president of the Association of Siamese Architects under the royal patronage. Second, Mr. Tun Hiranyalawan, the president of the Royal Photographic Society of Thailand. Third, Mr. Akrapon Kitlununwong, the president of Thai Graphic Designer Association. Fourth, Assistant Dr. Sirada Vayavajamai, the Dean of the College of Design, Rangsit University. Well, it's a good time to meet them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, scholar design and artists from around the globe, it is my profound honor to address the 12th International Art and Design Symposium, the Work in Progress. The symposium is hosted by the Councils of Art and Design Deans of Thailand, the Association of Siamese Architects under Royal Patronage, Thai Graphic Designers Association, and the Royal Photographic Society of Thailand, operated by the College of Design, Faculty of Digital Arts, and the Faculty of Architecture, Rangsit University, in collaboration with our esteemed partner, embodies the spirit of creativity, innovation, and scholarly exchange that define our communities. This year, as we convened under the theme "The Devil is in the Details," we pay homage to the timeless insight attributed to the legendary Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. It is a reminder that the realm of design and art, the extraordinary, emerge not from the grand gesture, but from the meticulous attention to details. In these details that elevate our work from the ordinary to the exceptional, from the ordinary thing to create worth and meaningful design. Our symposium serves as an international forum where the brightest minds in art and design converge to share and to celebrate the work in progress. It is a testament of our belief that the journey of creation is as significant as the destination. Here, amidst the vibrant exchange of ideas, we find the college explore the uncharted, to embrace the complexity of our craft and to acknowledge that every misstep is a step toward mastery. As we embark on this week of intensive learning, collaboration, and inspiration, let us remember that we are not just creating art and design. We are crafting the future, a future that's more beautiful, more functional, and more humane, through our collective dedication to the details that matter. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let us make this symposium a milestone in our quest of excellence and a beacon of the art and design communities worldwide.
สวัสดีครับ Hello, my name is Tun Hiranyarawan, the President of the Royal Photographic Society of Thailand, or RPSC. I'm highly delightful when I heard about this year's International Symposium on the theme of Work in Progress, the Devil is in the Detail. when the 5-element details generate the power to the overall design and art. At RPST, we are honored to be the part of International Art and Design Symposium, held in collaboration with CADDT, ASA, TIGA, and RPST. We are already extremely excited to see the outcome, and we hope to see the successful of the project. Throughout the advocacy, at last, we are also looking forward to hearing on the way forward, to be a part of to keep momentum for our artists, designers, and society from the special symposium. Thank you.
Hello designers, artists, and creators. I am Akarapon Kritruanonwong, Associate Dean for Administration of the College of Design at Rangsit University and President of the Thai Graphic Designers Association, or TIGA. I extend my sincere thanks to all participants, including team members, committees, and contributors who have submitted their works for the 12th International Art and Design Symposium 2024 in collaboration with 4 professional associations and 3 educational institutions. I have observed that the detailed concepts in your designs and creations reflect your concepts, ideas, attitude, and work experiences. This underscores the importance of attention to detail in the fields of design and creativity. Despite rapid technological advancements enabling faster and more convenient design and creative work to meet current demands, it impacts professional design and educational processes for arts and design students within educational institutions. To demonstrate the potential of professional designers and creators, we should be aware of the attention to detail in problem solving, the thinking process, and the work execution to produce high-quality outcomes that are innovative and responsive to technological progress. This aims to provide guidance or inspiration to people in society towards design and creative work in the future. In conclusion, I hope that all participants of the 12th International Art and Design Symposium 2024 will derive significant value from the exhibited artworks this year. Thank you.
I am privileged to report to you our 12th International Arts and Design Symposium Work in Progress. This year, our theme invites us to delve into the profound yet intricate world where creativity meets precision, inspired by the theme "The devil is in the details." This symposium is more than an event. It is the empirical evidence of our commitment to fostering an international community where knowledge exchange, scholarly pursuit, and creative collaboration are not just encouraged, but celebrated. Our objective is clear: to develop an ecosystem where every artist, designer, and scholar feels empowered to explore the nuances of their creativity and research, crafting culture that not only fosters innovation, but also respects tradition. By focusing on works in progress, we emphasize the importance of the process, the value of each step on the journey of creation, and the transformative power of paying attention to the details. It's a call to action, urging us to slow down and appreciate the intricate processes that drive our work forward. Each session, each presentation, and each discussion shall enrich our collective understanding and appreciation of the finer aspects of our fields. I look forward to the exchange of groundbreaking ideas and the forging of new partnerships that will undoubtedly emerge from this symposium. In closing, I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone involved in bringing this symposium to life. Thank you for your commitment to excellence and for being an integral part of this vibrant community.
Well, thanks for the warm welcome. It's truly appreciated. And now we turn to the main part of the symposium, the creative talk with the keynote speaker, Mr. Franyo Aatoth, who is an expert in graphic design and painting. It's time for Mr. Nimon to take the stage as the second moderator.
สวัสดีครับ Hello everyone. My name is Patara Nimon ครับ and I am a lecturer at Digital Art Faculty of Franyo University, and I am delighted to welcome you to the International Art and Design Symposium's Work in Progress 2024. Today, I have the honor of moderating the sessions featuring our keynote speaker, Mr. Franyo Aatoth.
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีปีใหม่ครับ
Hello, we're so glad to have you with us here. With a little bit of the introducing of Mr. Franyo, he's a French-Hungarian artist and designer. His journey began in Paris, where he was invited by a master of an art, Victor Vasarely, late in 1970, where he immersed himself in the world of contemporary art and befriended art pioneers. These experiences profoundly influenced his artistic approach, leading to a fascination with visual perception, light, and also color. Aatoth's creativity extends beyond traditional painting. He is also highly sought after graphic designers known for collaborating with the French rock group Noir Désert, shaping their visual identity. Today, Aatoth divides his time between Paris and Thailand, blending Eastern and Western aesthetic in his work. We're honored to have Franyo Aatoth with us today at the International Art and Design Symposium's Work in Progress 2024. Please join me in welcoming him. Thank you for coming. So, and I think it's now the time to hear from our keynote speaker. I will now hand over the stage to Franyo for his presentation, and I will be back with you all shortly for Q&A session. So please enjoy Franyo's presentation. Thank you. Okay, so
So, my name is Franyo Aatoth, and I arrived a couple of years ago to Thailand. I was invited to help friends to teach painting for children who came from Myanmar during the war. At first time they wanted I teach them, but I understand it's much better if I learn from them. And it was very successful for them and successful for me. Thank you for them. And I'm an artist, painter, sculptor, graphic designer, photographer. I use many medias. Now, at the moment, we'll talk about the graphic design. I worked with the big French agencies in Paris a long time. And when I arrived to France in the 70s, I started to work with Monet de Paris. Monet de Paris is the oldest minting institution in France, and I started to make the medal, the coins for them. And we can here we can see one of them, you know, the commemorate of the 350th anniversary of the Harvard University. And after, it was very interesting because I worked for them, and it was the only place in France we gave, you know, the plaster master, and they paid us in cash, coins. Very interesting place, you know. And after I continued the work for them, you know, I created other coins and medailles. You can see a couple of pieces in bronze. And after I started to work like a graphic designer. This period, it was just the moment when the computer arrived for the graphic creation. I worked with the first black and white Macintosh, and my work, it was the create, you know, the graphic design, edition, publishing, etc. I can show you a couple of them. One of my first work, it was Seita, France. Seita, it was it was the biggest French tobacco company. So my first work, it was the New Year wishing card for them, for Seita, and I made, you know, the design with the volume, with the cartoon. They were very happy, satisfied with this design. And after I continue, and I covered graphic covering, you know, for many cultural festivals in France. It was the posters and pocket design, the pocket cover for the CDs, the album, and other posters. And after I started to work for Universal Records, my specialty, it was to create the edition publishing for the classical opera creation. And here you can see some of them, Silea, Donizetti, Engelbert Humperdinck, Kodály Zoltán, Pizzetti, Respighi, Puccini, Giacomo Puccini. And after I started to work for the famous French rock group Noir Désir, and I started to design and the graphic covering of every edition, you know, from the CD, the disc, the stage design, to the T-shirt, for everything. It was the long period of work for them. You can see some of them. Yes. This is a group in action, and after a couple of editions, what I created for them, you know, the CDs, the cover. And all the covering, you know, the cover design with my painting. And same times I started to work with the famous French fashion designer Agnès Bey. She used elements of my paintings for the edition of T-shirts, Mongolian motif, and the same for the Noir Désir group. And other classical opera, Don Giovanni, the Mozart, and other cultural festival, for Balkans Festival in Paris. And of course, I had the big possibility to meet with Dalai Lama, to work for for them for the free Tibet with other artists, and we created the illustration and CD and music and T-shirt and everything. This is the work of Ben, the famous French artist, Tibet Libre, Free Tibet. And for the movie design, the graphic covering Eiffel group. And after I started to work for the cultural TV channel Arte, and they asked me to create the advertising jingles. Advertising jingle is just before and after the advertising. So you have the 2, 3, 5 advertising, I don't know, Toyota, Suzuki, McDonald's, etc. Before and after, this is a jingle, you know, to say this is the advertising comes now, you know. And I said, this is a cultural channel. Even the jingle must be cultural. So I created 30 jingle, the 5 seconds, and every movie of 5 seconds, you know, present a culture and the music and the language, the pronunciation, and to talk about the culture everywhere on the world. So these 30 movies, they said it was the only one, the advertising movie with the subtitle, because every movie, it was with the subtitle publicité, it means the advertising, but under it was the original language of every movie, Spanish and Japanese and Greek and Mandarin and German and Russian, etc. So it was a double language. I will show you some of them. This is a Spanish version, Anuncio, and you see the subtitle,
Anuncio.
French, publicité, and this is the Korean version.
Mainoskatko.
Via Fimisi.
And Nederlander, Holland.
Reclame.
And the Japanese, of course. Maori.
Manuitanga.
And Mongolian version. I the design involving the African, Russian, Reclame, and Arabian language.
الإعلان.
Hier dat is. Guangao.
And I made many graphic messages for the environment. You can see, if you think the economy is more important than the environment, try holding your breath while counting your money. And this one give a chance for the nature, or you are out of luck. This is very actual always. And say no to plastic. And not act now for better tomorrow. It's all pieces is my painting also at the same time. And after I traveled many times in my life, and when most of people travel, for example, they arrive to Paris, or they arrive to Bangkok, And the first, they go to see the laying Buddha, for example. They go to see the Wat Arun. What they want exactly, you know, have a selfie with the Wat Arun or with a very touristic attraction. But I think it's much more interesting, and they go back from Bangkok, they go back home from Paris, and they say, oh, I saw, we understand. They understand nothing because they had no possibility to talk with the local people. So I established a kind of dictionary and the dialogue book for people who travel and they want to talk with other people in the bar. It was the English name, the dictionary of the traveling barfly. In French, le petit livre rouge. It's very funny because petit livre rouge, le petit livre rouge, it means the little red book of Mao Zedong. But the petit ivre rouge, it means the little drunk man. And this is the joke, you know, with always the languages. And you can talk with people in the bar because this is, every page is 20 languages traduction. You can, for example, you know, you can say Monsieur, Madame, Mademoiselle, etc. On the same times you can say Mein Herr, meine Dame, meine Fräulein, Sir, Madame, Miss, and Senor, Senora, Senorita, or etc. etc. So you have a second page, you know, with everywhere, you know, the traduction of the same phrase, same word, you know. And a chapter is when you go to the bar in, for example, here is Ireland. What can you find in the bar? And you can ask directly. And what does it mean? The whiskey, Irish single malt, pure pot still whiskey, blended whiskey at a stout. What does it means? So it gives the same time, you know, and alcoholic culture, you know, for your travel. After I worked with many other cultural festival, catalog posters, etc. Catalog, I bring some of them to show, but I don't know how can we present it. And the photographer. I live in the nature and I photograph many things around me, around us. And finally I find, now I'm 70 years old, but finally I said the biggest teacher is the nature. You can learn many things from books. You can learn many things from life, but the observation is the nature. It must be the biggest teacher. So I make the photographies around me. You know, this is a lake. I know this lake more than 10 years. When it completely dry, when with the monsoon, when after the rain, when in the night, in the morning, and every time it is a discovery for me. For example, this one, you know, this is the same lake, and you think it's complete surrealist, the abstract, everything, you know. People many times, you know, they think abstract and surrealist and painting this, you know, the naturalist, I don't know, impersonal. It's always the same thing, you know, but other kind of optic. So you must to know the life is individual. So no general vision, no general knowledge. It means It's no way. You must to find your other optic and other all optic the real your optic and your vision about the things, you know. And after it's so easy to create image, you don't concentrate with how makes the other, because you can you couldn't be true with this. So for example, you know, completely abstract image of the lake, and the piece of wood, you know, rotten in the and with the reflection on the water. And I gave the title of this photo left because it's the direction to the left. But this is my vision, because I know this is a direction, but for somebody else is completely another meaning. It's normal, you know. That's why you don't must to believe this is this is the meaning, the same meaning for everybody. Everybody has another thinking, you know. For example, you know, this is the butterfly on the piece of Kichang elephant mud. You know, I work sometimes with this because I discovered this is a philosophical way, because at first time I worked with the Kichang paper, elephant poo paper from Chiang Mai, and after I say, okay, it's very nice, interesting material, why not? But I living in Palau, where is the most many wild elephant. And I say, hey, here is the material, why I ask order it from Chiang Mai, and I started to work with the real Kichang elephant shape, and very interesting. And after I started, you know, to work with this and with the gold leaf, and I covered the elephant dung, you know, with the gold leaf. And I say it's very funny, because many times, you know, they start to sell it for you. They cover with something to teach you. So if they cover with gold, you think, oh, this is a gold. But if you stretch a little bit, and you discover under the gold is the shit. And you must to believe the most of things in life is like that. So you must discover what is the real and what is the fake. This is also the philosophy to create things. I paint also, because deeply in my mind I'm a painter. So I show you a couple of my works, very calligraphic, about the nature, about the lake, about the jungle around us. As always, the element return, you know, the plant with the water. Because the plant need the water, and in the water the plant grows again. Yes. Very calligraphic, you know. Long time I learned the Mandarin language, and of course the writing, and step by step my painting became also calligraphic.
Thank you, Franyo, for such an inspiring presentation. For those who are joining us online, welcome again. And now let's open the floor for the questions part. Please type your questions in the chat, and you know, I will address them one by one. Before our audiences give us questions, I think I have prepared one questions. So I would like to ask you some questions first about what we just seen in the presentation. So could you share a little bit about your creative process when incorporating with the texture, brushes, calligraphy into your designs, how these elements contribute to the overall message or aesthetic?
You know, it's my thinking. You know, in creation, no taboo. Everything is possible. So we can say you must to use this kind of tool, that kind of brush, this kind of computer. I don't know the application, but everything comes from your mind, from your thinking. You know, and after you use all kinds of tool, you can arrive somewhere. It's maybe is not a good place to arrive somewhere, but maybe you can find a very interesting way and very interesting result. So if you are here, you know, and I must to paint something, and I have maybe the color. Just you can take a pair of shoes. You can take your telephone. You know, everything. You don't must to find a very special tools. You know, to start. But later maybe for the perfection, what doesn't exist perfection in creation, but the next step you can find other thing, you know, the other brush and the other tool, everything, you know, but everything is possible. So you are not blocked with never.
Every tools, everything you can find, right?
Yes, of
could
course.
be tools. Thank you. I'll move on to the next questions. It's a bit about the work. Your work often showcase intricate details in meticulous attention to craft. How do you approach the concept of the devils is in the details in your own artistic practice?
So the devil and the details, you know. I think the first you must to have the global image of something, you know, to see the details. For example, we talk about, you know, you take the microscope, you know, to observe, you know, the cell. You don't know it's a human cell. This is the vegetable. You know, this is the mosquito ear. You know, you don't know what. You see only the small part of this integrity. But I think it's much better, you know, to see the first, for example, the elephant. And you see the elephant is like that. He has the legs, the big ear, and he lives around. He lives in the jungle. And after, you can focus more and more and more to find the real detail. But I don't think so. You can start creation from the detail. Maybe I'm wrong, but nobody perfect.
Thank you for your questions. Okay, so here is the questions from our audiences. The next one will be, what advice would you give to aspiring illustrator or painter who are looking to establish themselves in the industry?
Very good question, because if you make the creation for like an order, it's limited. You have the client is limited. So if you are a young creator, you must to make your proposition, and sometimes in your proposition must be the same vision like your client. You can make the step by step, you know. your creation, but the client, he can say step by step, this is good, this is not good, this I want, this I don't want. Finally, you must to find a compromise, between the client and you. And don't forget, if you work for somebody, you paid for that. So it means the client wants exactly what he think, but he use your creativity because he hope it could be even better. So it's the game for two, and you must to accept it. Later, maybe if you become a very famous designer creator, you can order. You can say for the clients that it's not at all like that, you must to see, and you prove for him he is not right. Yeah, this is the...
That could happen both
Yeah,
ways.
yeah.
But to find how to reach the client brief, it's matter.
You must to open the light in the brain of the client.
I see.
But this is very, very, very difficult sometimes. But this is only the way, He is not at all agree with you, but you say something, you show something, he change his mind for your creation, and this is fantastic.
Brilliant, thank you. For the next questions, it will be, could you walk us through your typical workflow when you start a new project, from concept development to final execution?
This is also the creation is a long way, and kind of deep meditation, samadhi.
A meditation.
Yeah. And at the first, you have the idea. Okay, I would like to create this.
We want to do that.
First, you start, to make the sketch, the drawing about. If you work with the computer, you can put in 3D everything. And the result of the first step, he answer for you what you made. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but maybe you can give the second, and he answer your creation answer for you, and the third and the fourth, etc. To find, the point. I don't say final. The point when you ought to stop, because this is very important. But for example, you make the creation, okay, design, more and more and more elaborated, and the point you say, I can continue, but it's not very interesting to add more things because it's good like that. You can, it could be based for the aesthetic, or it can be for the usability. So if you create, for example, the pencil, or you can continue. You can use like a hammer also, but it's not very interesting.
I think we will reach the last questions right now. There will be, what advice do you have for students or emerging artists who are struggling to find their unique artistic voice? I think every student, once in a while, they really need to find their own kind of like signature or artistic voice. And what do you have any suggestions if they feel like
it's not evident? It's not evident because the artists young, the most general are children. They knows very well what they want. After they goes to the school,
Do you mean little children?
Yeah, to do with 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years old. And the school, they, you can say, teach to forget. many things what was very important. You don't must to do this, you must to do that. Maybe it's completely fake. For example, the story of Pablo Picasso. The collector came to the workshop and he said, "The master, but you drove like a child of 5 years old." And he said, "Yes, but worked on 50 years." Very difficult. And it is the same for the young artist. He has everything, everything, but just he must to find what is the everything is the most interesting for him, not interesting for somebody else. And and step by step he
Has to
he
hold
built
on that and believe in
he
that.
built himself, and for example, the music teaching. The young child, he can play very well the piano. He has a fantastic technique, and many times the teacher he want to realize his dream in the child, and many times he can break completely his spirit, his. So must to find, the balance. What we must to teach like obligation, and what we don't must to teach, to find himself, and step by step he concentrate on his own creation or expression. He must to find himself, his signature, how you say.
Thank you so much, and well, really, thank you. It's such a very lucky for us that having you with us today. Thank you, and that's the last questions already. So as we come to an end of the sessions, I wanted to extend our heartfelt thank you to Mr. Franyo Aatoth. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you to be invited.
And also wanted to express my gratitude to our crew members behind the scenes who have worked tirelessly to make this session possible. Your dedications and hard work are deeply appreciated. And please join me in giving Franyo and our crew a virtual round of applause for their incredible work and for being with us today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
So I think we both have to go now, and thank you all online for joining us online as well, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, we can see the beauty of his work shining in the fine details. Thanks to Mr. Franyo Aatoth for a wonderful creative talk session. The journey of inspirations comes to the end. Let's carry the spirit of our theme, building a future where every detail counts. Finally, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to the outstanding leadership Association Professor Pit Prapai Sara Salin, who is the pioneer of this international symposium and who has been supporting the art and design community all her life. Well, hope to see you in 2025, the 13th International Arts and Design Symposium. Thanks to everyone for joining us today. สวัสดีครับ